Hello again, YouTube. This is Snipecross GG. I want to give a shout out to the best dodgeball team in the world, Rampage. So, first of all, I've been showcasing a lot of decks that are kind of old, that have been decks that have been good in past metas, but aren't really used that much today. So, this one was what I used to get I think I was around 80th in the world with this deck. This is though 2 formats ago. I still think it's pretty solid though for what it does. Because I've realized on ladder, I've been facing a lot of decks that are into ramping, playing things like Trundle, and trying to go, big late game. But this deck would shut that down before anything can get late game. The reason being is for cards, Tavern Keepers for burn, obviously, but running things like Reckless Trifarian, you get by your little units dying to things like Avalanche. If they don't have anything, Glory Seeker can obviously do something, but that's more not actually for this matchup in particular. This is better for countering things like, being able to challenge units, so maybe like a Zed or a Lee Sin or something in that deck. Archer obviously is beautiful, gifting 0 attack. Trapper, though, is where I say against decks that want to go long game, having 1-drop 5/5 Yetis is just too good. Only running 2 Assessors. I know most people run 3. Once it changes to a 5 cost, though, I ended up cutting it down. Reckoning, this is also really good against trying to kill things like any of the Jinx decks. 2 Sejuani, Captain Farron if the game also, again, goes late, and I can probably just need a finishing touch. And the Noxian Fervor, I do tech a single copy of this. It's surprisingly effective because people think with this deck you have no way of just doing damage, so they often will take extra damage. And like, okay, well, you have no way of doing non-kind of combat damage. And that just really surprises people. I used to actually run 2 of them. But the problem was I ended up taking 1 out, putting in a Tavern Keeper because of all of the burn decks. Tavern Keeper is just a fantastic card when you're facing any type of burn. Alright, so let us try this. We'll see how it goes. So I've been talking up ramp decks. Hopefully I run into one. That would be nice. But we'll see. No, it's the heal deck. I actually haven't tried this matchup yet, because these cards didn't exist when I played this deck. So we'll see how this goes. I think Calling Strike might be pretty good. Scorched Earth I'm going to keep. I tech a copy of this specifically to remove the only landmark that this deck runs, and I've never seen this deck go a game without playing the landmark. So it could be quite good. This doesn't really do much early, but we'll stick with it. I think it's going to be a decent ramp. Turn 5 is the one I'll be dropping the Ashe likely, though. At the end of it could be the end of turn 4, but that's not quite helpful. Not helpful at all. Krusty Crodger, perhaps. There's the Star Spring. So I could kill this right away, but I don't need to. Having said that, I don't know that dropping this for 3 damage is that great if I'm not getting off a freeze with it. Kind of wanted to save this until he built up and thought he had game. It was just going to go for game for it, but I also want to be mana efficient, and I kind of want to save this for when I need it. So Trapper. I'm going to go second Trapper next turn. See, I was really hoping for a Calling Strike. I'm not even sure if the attack here is good, because no, it's not, because she just attacks right back. There's a nice Yeti. So I'm going to drop this and this into Ashe next turn. There's no way he can attack here. Wow, he does. Both. I guess if he thinks I have no way of doing damage, it's fine. But I feel... Oh, because he's not gonna have to heal anything. I mean, I do have ways... I should probably just kill. Yeah. Alright, so change of plans. Not killing this. He's got no... Oh, he shouldn't be running things like Make It Rain. I mean, if he's running Make It Rain, that's just very bizarre and good for him. But that's not a typical play. There's no way with 1 mana he can heal and save the Soraka. So this thing is going to stay at 4, which is fine. I could open here. I think this is the right play, though. Oh, wow. I thought I had 1 more mana. I don't know what I was thinking. Here may have been better. I don't know. Tahm Kench is the only thing that kind of freaks me out here. So he's playing a Hush to... So I'm full swinging here. I mean, anything is gonna kill this. Because he's gonna be taking damage and dying next turn unless he's got... Okay. Still gonna kill him. He's gonna die here. It's gonna heal him 1. And then 2 is gonna go here, and he dies. Do you have a Tahm Kench? Is that what I'm seeing? I've drawn all 3 trappers. I can go into Yeti. Okay. I feel like he could be in trouble. If he drops something like a Tahm Kench, he's going to be in big trouble. I'm just going to go... I'm going to commit, go full damage here. Alright. So that was too quick. Yeah, basically this deck just really, really overmatches a lot of decks that play slowly, which is quite nice. I guess I'll use the rest of the time to kind of highlight some of these other decks that I have. Maybe I'll try this one next time. So this is something that this is another old style deck that basically is playing the Plunder, but it's going... Everything is just playing for the Sejuani level up. And you can run Grifter because the only Freljord I run is this. So I've got a 37 and 3, so I'm almost guaranteed to hit Grifter every time. This deck used to be quite good. I have no idea how it would work in today's format, but it's something that I might give a try. What other one could I potentially showcase? This one's kind of fun. The point of this one is actually, and maybe I will make a video on this because it's kind of memey, but the whole point of this deck is actually to deck out your opponent. It's not about... I mean, you can certainly win by doing enough damage, but it's really just kind of stalling, getting your Maokai to level. So, right, you have things... So, Fading Memories for your Dredgers, or potentially could be Thorny Toad, or it could be Dead Bloom. With the addition of Slaughter Docks, though, this has actually become a pretty fast deck, right? Chronicler of Ruin, again, same thing. You can do it in Thorny Toad, draw a couple, Dead Bloom. I really like this, though, with Shipwreck Hoarders as well, putting another 2 treasures in. So, yeah, this deck has a number of options that you can try that are fairly effective. anyway, if there's a specific deck that you would like me to try, you can leave the deck code in the comment section, and I'll take a look at it. And yeah, I'll play it. I'll play it in ranked, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I know it was kind of a shorter video than I normally make, but yeah, I guess my opponent just forfeited too quickly. It's unfortunate. I mean, I'll take the win, but I kind of wanted a more like a better game to showcase something like this. I'm gonna try and move to longer videos soon, where I'll maybe play like 4 or 5 games, and then you can kind of get a better feel for actually how the deck will play out. But anyway, yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a good day. God bless. Bye.